Hi, it's a pretty rainy and windy day in Cologne, so I decided to start the video inside rather than on my balcony because I wanted to share two shrubs that I want to plant on my balcony, and those aren't the most common plants that you usually have on balconies. This is, on the one hand, this larger, beautiful shrub with this fantastic structure. That's a flowering currant, and then a lilac shrub. That's the slightly smaller shrub on your left to my right. Yeah, and you don't really see lilacs grown on balconies a lot. And I will give it a try, and I think I might have luck with this because this is a dwarf or like a mini variety of lilacs. But let's look at the details of these plants in a little bit more detail. Let's start with the flowering currant. Yeah, and I had to get them because of these gorgeous red, pink blooms. So this is a Sanguinium King Edward VII. And if we look at the details, so this is a full sun to part shade, loving plant. It flowers usually from April to July. It gets pretty tall, so 150 to 200 centimeters tall. So I need to make sure to trim it slightly after flowering. And yeah, I think they usually need like medium water, so not too much. But they're not drought tolerant either. And now let's go over to the lilac. So this is a dwarf or a mini lilac, Syringa mayeri Palabin. So it gets pretty short for a lilac. Yeah, you see like 80 centimeters to a meter tall. It loves a full sun location, but it's also winter hardy, up to -35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, here it also says that it even tolerates part shade. So yeah, because it doesn't get too large, I think it will be fine on my balcony. It's the next day. It was so windy that I had to stop the video because my camera kept falling over. But I managed to plant both shrubs and water them in. Let me show them to you. And here they are, the two shrubs on my balcony. On the right hand side we have the flowering currant. It's gonna grow up to 2 meters tall, so it's gonna cover quite a bit from my view, but that's kind of what I want. So I don't want too many people to look into my balcony, to have a little bit of privacy. And on the left hand side we have the lilac, the dwarf variety, and both of them have this fantastic open structure, and yeah, I think it's gonna look fantastic. And yeah, even though you don't usually find flowering currants and lilacs on balconies, I chose containers that are at least double the size of the original root ball, so it should be fine. And I mean, in a year or so I can check how root bound they are, and then I can place them in a larger container. But I think for now they should be fine.